What's crack-a-lacking? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So we're going over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If I was in charge, this is how their off season would look. We're doing free agency and a mock draft. So go ahead and become a bro and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. It's always much appreciated. Much obliged. We got ranked videos on the channel for the 2020 NFL draft. If you're interested in that, I got a lot of draft content. New mock draft comes out Monday, and this is if I were the GM slash coach of every team, if I were the only front office member. So it ought to be interesting, ought to be fun. Yeah, so the Bucs, let's get into the nitty gritty. They have 80 million in cap, so that's a lot, but there is one big re-signing I want to take care of. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this offseason or the free agency for the Bucs, it's kind of underwhelming. It's more so just trying to build within, hopefully using the draft. And let's just get into the nitty gritty. I re-signed Shaq Barrett. 4 years, $66 million. Looks like it's what his asking price is going to be. I franchised Jameis Winston. I know it's not the most sexy option, but I am going to look to draft a quarterback and have them sit. Probably, I'm assuming like if maybe a Tua or a Herbert falls. If not, then maybe even Love. If not, I'll maybe look in the second or third round, and I'll try to address offensive tackle. Or maybe something in the secondary, or maybe that. But I also brought back Carl Nassib because he was actually pretty solid. Solid for the Buccaneers defense. We're not bringing back Sue. That's just too much. Mar Dotson, I considered maybe we could also bring him back, but I plan on moving Donovan Smith to the right side, and he's a likely cap casualty in 2021 anyway. Didn't bring Bashard Perryman back. Think we could probably grab somebody in the draft if we want to. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about the sign-ins. I got Stefan Wisniewski. There we go. He's been pretty solid. He's a solid backup spot starter. So I brought in him on a real cheap bargain. That's about what he goes for nowadays. Mike Daniels I brought in as a cheap alternative to Sue because I didn't want to spend like $9 million for 1 year Sue. So we got Mike Daniels at $5 million a year, and then Josh Gordon, interesting. I brought him back 1 year, or brought him here 1 year, $4 million. Just because now you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and then have Josh Gordon come in on a 3 wide receiver set. That's kind of scary, and it kind of gives Jameis Winston really no excuse. I don't know if that'll help his decision making, but that's kind of the only offseason moves I did because we did spend a lot just to re-sign and bring back Jameis Winston. And like I said, a big part of this is going to be trying to see what we can do in the draft. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's go to the draft here. There we go. And strangely enough, I reset this multiple times with Jeffrey Kuda. Just keeps falling here, which I mean, I'm looking at the picks and it's like, okay, that's kind of like I could see that happening, but I still don't like it. And it's very like I'm all about taking the best player available, and it's very it's appealing, but I don't think we're gonna go there. I think I'm gonna go Jedrick Wills, try to shore up the offensive line. It's unfortunate for me because I think we might end up moving him to left tackle, or I might even just start him on the right and keep Donovan Smith at left for now, just so Wills can develop. And hopefully Jordan Love is available. If not, that's all right. I'm okay with that. We can maybe take an Eason or a Brom. And I mean, worst case scenario, we're looking to 2021. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. Just keep an eye on who. Wow, dude. Buddha at 18 is a steal. All right, so we're looking. We're still in the Jordan Love sweepstakes. I don't know if he'll make it past Indy with that second pick, though. Get this off the board. Yeah, Jordan Love went to Indy. There goes Eason too. I mean, I don't know if From's not really a Arians type of guy, you know? So like I'd rather like a Cole McDonald, a Nate Stanley late in the draft. Maybe even James Morgan, Kevin Davidson. So it's whatever. Let's take a look at who remains. No lie, taking one of the running backs isn't a bad idea, but it's not like the running backs are really key in Bruce Arians' system. I'm almost rather take a safety. Let's also take a look at the edge, just because out of curiosity. Grenier, I think it's a little too high for him. Like Winfield, we'd be jumping on early. This is a little earlier than I want. I'd prefer to trade down here, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it. Oh, gee. Let's see the interior talent right now. Jordan Elliott, wow, dang. And Marlon Davidson. That's tough. Secondary played phenomenally better, but they really don't have anyone back there. And the run game was amazing. We brought in Mike Daniels, who's really good run defender. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Winfield here. Running back, there's a lot of good running backs in the draft, so I ain't too worried about it. Rolling over my cord. All right, so From's still around. No lie, I don't mind From in the third round. I know, but it's like he's not an Arians guy. Then again, was Kurt Warner? Look how well he did in that system. Okay, From's off the board. Thank goodness. We don't even have to think about it. Looking at the running backs left, Dobbins, man, at this pick. Woo-wee. Wow, that's actually pretty stellar. Yeah. Alright, Caesar won't be bad either. I honestly, I think I'm taking Dobbins. Dobbins is kind of a steal. I think this is about his. I think he's more likely a second round pick than a third. But I mean, if he falls to third, that's to be expected. No lie, Clyde Edwards wouldn't have been a bad option either if we wanted to dress elsewhere. All right, so I still want to look at tackle and corner. Honestly, I'll really just take talent wherever, you know. All right. So looking at who's available, wow, Clyde Edwards still there. This is tough. It always gets tougher later in the draft. I don't think Damian Williams will fall to. Well, that's not out of the question. And fall into the fourth. Matt Pert, he'd be a pretty good get. I mean, double dipping a tackle's not a bad option. Let's see who's left here. Matt Hennessy's not bad. I mean, Damon Lewis, I just don't think he'll be here realistically. Corners. I mean, the corners did solid last year. I mean, Damian Lewis. I just don't think he'll really be here. Matt Pert, I could see that. I could see him as a late day 2, maybe early day 3. And honestly, that gives us 2 tackles of the future if we want to develop them. Also, there's a lot of value here at receiver. I mean, D-line still got, they got some good guys there. Edges, Tevin Gibson, I wouldn't mind taking him. I think I'm gonna go tackle. I'm just gonna double dip. That is a weakness. Wow, Damian Lewis that late in the draft. I don't know. I say that late. 4th round's not terribly late. All right, so I like what we're doing here. I like it. I like it. I like it. By the way, we did not re-sign Peyton Barber. Is it our pick in the 4th? All right. A lot of interesting names still left. A lot of guys already jumping off the board. All right, so if we truly want to move on from Caleb Nazib after a year, and our quarterback's still there on the board, I don't mind grabbing another. Oh, Darnay Holmes, actually. I'm going to hold on who I want. Darnay Holmes is just a really good get. 4th round, probably about where he's going to go, maybe even 3rd. But that's a good steal at this point. I do have a plan, though, to replace Carl Nazib. Hope I'm saying that last name right. Interesting last name. All right, so let's take a gander. I don't think it was here, though. Travis Gibson, man. That won't be a bad get either. It's Rob Windsor. I feel like he's been a favorite of mine in these two. Honestly, I think he could play edge, or he could play. I think he's an ideal kind of like edge / 3-4 end. I think he has good ability there. So, kind of not, honestly, I don't think there's a lot of guard play left. Guard. Tommy Kramer's been kind of one of the guys I like to snag this late. Yeah, ain't much of anything. Oh, there ain't no way Keith Ishmael will be here in the 6th. I don't think that'll happen. That ain't realistic, in my opinion. Always gotta say, in my opinion. All right, so maybe another true edge. I don't think Gibson will be around here. Let's look at quarterback. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the quarterback that I want. I want Cole McDonald. He's kind of like Jameis Winston a little bit, but I mean, what can you do about it, you know? Maybe take a receiver in the last round. That's not a bad option. I think we've done pretty solid with our picks. Yeah, I think we did pretty good. Maybe a receiver, maybe just best available. Hightower, ooh, I don't know if you'll be around. Let's, nope, still going. Maybe they don't have a 7th. You think I would know this now? You'd think. All right, well, we're good. We got Josh Gordon. Scotty Miller's still there, right? All right, so take a gander. Let's take a gander at the draft. It was I think we did good to address the tackle spot if we're not going to re-sign Dotson, because we got Wills who could start on the right side immediately, so we'll probably keep Devin Smith at left. Matt Pert, he can develop, so maybe he could be our right tackle. Darnay Holmes, in case Carlton Davis or Jameel Dean, their play drops off after they had a great year last year. J.K. Dobbins, that's just solid value. Antoine Winfield, he'll pair up with Justin Evans. That's nice. I think we did good. Let's take a gander at what our starting lineup for 2020 will look like. All right, so the offense, yes, we got Jameis Winston back on that one-year deal. He's got enough playmakers around him, so, if he doesn't, show up, then, hey, man, let's just move on. We'll figure it out in 2021. J.K. Dobbins, he's going to be there competing with Ronald Jones. I think he should win that. Then Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Josh Gordon. Phenomenal receiving core there. OJ Howard, hoping to see more from him, but there's Cameron Brate there too. Donovan Smith's going to be there at left. Got Ali Marpet, Ryan Jensen, who have been very good. Stefan Wisniewski, who will be a mediocre, if not above average starter. And then Jedrick Wills sitting there at the right. And then on defense, Mike Daniels coming in for Sue Vita, coming off a really good year. Carl Nassib, yes, he's edge / maybe 3-4 end. So we got Rob Winsor, who can maybe replace him. Barrett's back. Levante David, who's always been stellar. Devin White, who's coming off a so-so rookie year, but he was a rookie. He should improve. Carlton Davis, Jameel Dean, Sean Murphy-Button. We do have Darnay Holmes there as well. Antonio Winfield with the returning Justin Evans. I think team looks good enough. It's definitely going to be a litmus test as far as with Jameis Winston. But again, we can move on, address that in the 2021 offseason. But that's it for the video. Go ahead, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and let me know what you do different. Probably not Jameis Winston, right? But until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.